Hey, what's up, everybody? This is ePhoenixM, and this is Fallout 3. This is another in the series, Reacquanting with Old Friends. This is one of the game came out a few years ago, and I just leveled up, which is pretty cool. Anyway, it's a pretty good game. I like it quite a bit. It's quite a pretty fun game. Say probably out of top 5 games that were put on the Xbox 360, this is probably within the top 5 on anybody's list, really, or it should be, because it's a really fantastic game and well worth a playthrough. They did have a all right, and text training. Let's see. All right. I was not planning on leveling up here real quick, but let's see. I think we are going to go with charisma. All right. I really like on these games to play as someone that has a lot of charisma and intelligence, because it ends up helping you out a lot later on in the game as far as like speech. I'm able to like get people to do what you want by speaking to them instead of just having to like intimidate or kill them, things like that. So it's pretty easy. It is a pretty gruesome game, as you can see right here, but it is really fun. Pretty interesting look at post-apocalyptic existence, basically. So, and yeah, like I said, it was probably one of the best, in my opinion, games. And for some reason, I am wearing boxers and a t-shirt, but anyway, it's one of the better games that you're going to find on on the Xbox 360 altogether. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's by far probably one of the safest bets that you're going to like a game. I'd say this is pretty up there, just because I don't know, it's so well made and so well done. It's very in depth. It's clever, it's good, it's great. So, but anyway, that being said, I started actually over again just to kind of do the reacquainting with old friends, which is kind of some of the concepts I had with the game. With this series is just to rediscover some of the old classics. So I kind of skipped through a lot of the first parts of the game simply because, well, first parts it's pretty slow, to be honest. It starts off pretty slow, but it picks up quite a bit, and it's the type of game that once you get past the first slower part, you can pretty much go anywhere in the game you want to. Now, it's not always a good idea, because you're probably going to end up dying, just because the game can get pretty difficult. And if you go to like, oh, which screen are you at? I hear them yelling at me, but I can't find out where they are. Nothing. Oh, ow, you bastard. But yeah, it actually has quite a bit of DLC too, which is pretty cool. That even if you've already beat it in a time or two, you still have quite a bit of options as far as like prolonging the game out. It's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. Unfortunately, on a side note, it does not look like I'm going to be buying the game Brink. I had really, really high hopes for the game. I was really hoping that it would turn out to be a fantastic game and be well worth the money and whatnot, but it turns out it kind of is not. I haven't completely given up on it. I'm still waiting for some different reviews, but most everybody that reviewed it gave it pretty awful just reviews in general. Just because I guess there's issues with the graphics that they I don't know. I guess they got unclear and fuzzy and other stuff, and there's just crap like that became problematic with the game. And also there's just there's only 8 maps, which is pretty lame, really. I mean, I think for the most part, Call of Duty and places like that usually release with a lot more maps in 8. By I think Call of Duty had 14, and what I understand, the actual it unfortunately had a lot of other just little problems. It wasn't very. I guess it just wasn't very rounded. The single player, pretty much from what I understand, totally was horrible, which is unfortunate. Obviously, I was kind of hoping that would be the type of game that. I don't think I want Call of Duty dethroned per se, but it was the type of game that would have really, gave something else. Have another new first-person shooter that kind of breaks in on its own. That is more than just a distraction until the next, Call of Duty basically comes out. But unfortunately, I'm not even sure it's going to be a distraction for me. I'm pretty much not going to get it. I'm waiting for a lot of the games that I tend to follow as far as reviews are from GameInformer.com, and they actually delayed their review coming out because they had some more online play. So unless that comes out with a review that just is like, well, the first person sucks, but guess what, the online play is well worth it, and it's a great game. Unless that happens, which I don't think it's going to. Yeah, there's not going to be Brink coming out at all. That being said, I might start doing some LA Noire, simply because I figure it'll be good to post something that's a little more just a frequent. It's a little more frequent as far as frequent. Sorry, I'm blanking here. Frequent video posts, just something that I can put up a little more a little more continuously, more consistently, due to the fact that I'm not really playing Black Ops anymore. So, but where's this go? Oh, no, we'll worry about that later. But let's see. Back to this game. Like I said, I was thinking the other day about what I think of top 10 games. I was actually thinking about putting a video, doing a kind of extended look at it. Anyway, this is, as far as for 360 or next gen or anything like that, I would say this is easily, in my top 10. This, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 1, probably Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and things like that. But and the reason why I say Modern Warfare 2 is because at the end of the day, I had a lot of fun with that game for a long time, and I think it would be unfair to just dismiss it out of hand simply because at the end of the day, it kind of had some issues. But anyway, let's see, where's this going? I can't hold that video. But I'm not sure, now that I think of it, whether I like this game or Fallout New Vegas better. Like, in some ways, some things with Fallout New Vegas I like a lot, but then Fallout New Vegas isn't as original. Like, when this came out, it was fully original in a lot of ways and what it did, and that's not the same for New Vegas, which is one of the reasons I'm not putting New Vegas up here. Let's see. I think my one big thing with this game is it's so graphically ugly. And not graphically ugly and the graphics are bad. I don't want to make it sound like that because I don't mean that. But the graphics are so dark and gray and I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good word, but it almost seems like the entire world has a glossing of slime and decaying dirt on it, which is what it's supposed to be, but it's almost creepy as shit. Oh, I think I can go upstairs from here though. Anyway, but let's see. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. This isn't a mission or anything. I'm pretty much just running around looking for other stuff to happen. Just trying to find people to kill pretty much to get supplies and whatnot. A lot of this game revolves around basically getting supplies and being able to This is the downstairs, right? Yeah. A lot of it revolves around, you know, finding ammunition for your guns, finding new guns to repair guns that are starting to wear, and things like that. So, you know, a lot of this, especially in the beginning of this game, if you play it, probably before jumping in, you might want to just run around and try to. Yeah, I have a red beard. I named my character Spicy McHaggis. I don't know why. It's kind of my girlfriend's random. When I asked her what I should name the guy, and so I gave him a red beard and a red goatee and red mohawk, because he's ginger hair fuck on this. Let's see. Look at you. All right. Well, this is, I think, the end of it here. Thank you guys for watching. If you could thumb it up for me, I really appreciate it. I think I'm gonna steal this guy's hat. Anyway, but if you could thumb it up for me, I would really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Peace, guys. Have a fantastic day.